That being the other bus. Then 04. No, that's a 205. That's a 205. I have no idea why it has the blink on. I think that's a 205 because it was announcing that before. I just want to stop this one on video because to say this is not even like the only source of this. Put this on to charge now again. Note that I was in the middle there, and I tell you categorically, the same driver was that driver the other day as I was coming in. It's a famous video. It saved also in a special place, and I mentioned something specifically. Wasn't you that didn't stop for me a minute ago? And he said, no, I have no. Did nobody? Someone did not stop for you? And I said, I'm almost certain it's him. Same driver today. Not the one on glasses didn't let me in, but treated acted like a normal person. At least he was incorrect in not doing that. But he talked like a normal person. This one is that guy. So, I mean, the guy that was wrong talking about me, I said he was wrong. Honestly, I believe it's the company. I'm telling that every day. But I'm saying that. Anyway, for what matters. I'm sharing that video with Tanya from here. I'm trying to learn how to see the videos in my channel. I might do one in Portuguese too. Yeah, let's go do one in Portuguese. So I can get her to understand everything. Yeah, also bypass the criminal stuff. By the way, the party started as I mentioned 8 minutes prior to the thing. As I pointed. Using absolute silence before that. And then it started, and it was that driver. And I'm going to say that, again, as I said, the reference to the supervising bodies. You also see on the screen, record how I point out Fostrans and the other ones with the supervising bodies. They're the ones who pay for the app, pay for the maintenance for the card system, the car machine, things with the banks, probably pay for fees and such, as well as the... Anybody fly away? Either way. Pay for the fees, for the maintenance, salary for the employees, probably everything else for the one only public transportation company that would just bypass on a rainy day, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's either 6 or 7 stops, just because it decides to, in a day raining like that. So. But you can dispute that, you'd be lying. Oh yeah, but that's the bus. I don't know if it's the same driver, but it's that bus. Coming back. Same one. 11103. For the other one was 11098. I know it's 11103 simply because that's the common name, the common bus on this line. But most importantly, by the way, also the numbers, if you wish. But I don't mean this house often enough, I mean that house, but honestly, either way. The guy in the red shirt came here last time, I don't know if he lives there, but, so, again, for what it's worth. What I can say, I think that's about it. Different drugs in the air here, important. Torture drugs are that, important, very important. Yeah, I want to call Tanya immediately, tell her to check into the channel, particularly those fast few ones. Just say how, look, I might not understand the things I'm saying, but watch anyways. Most things are self-evident. You can see the bus moving, bus passing through. How much mystery there is in that. Also, you can listen to the voice and see if there's some oddity. No, this is a person talking. If you go to that's not a person talking. So it's not that difficult to distinguish. Even if it's a foreign language, plus you can see my lips moving for the most part. So, that's that too. Was thinking of crossing the street to take the bus going. I don't want to do that. Because that requires favor. That requires me saying, hey, please can I go to the final and come back? For what I understand, that's the final stop. It doesn't function for anyone like that, but it does function for me. Honestly, it's not even the reason. The reason is, I kind of like mostly because it's one more thing that I have to deal with, particularly getting that. I love them to charge me again for after not stopping for me here. Most of the time, I would just believe that they wouldn't stop, much like they don't stop here, so we're going to be moving back. I should start doing that though. From now on, I'm going to start changing lanes if they do this. Every time they do this, in fact. By the way, as I said, response to the crime on the spot. So, if you said I mentioned that before, yes, I indeed reported on crimes before. Was I incorrect on those crimes? If I was, the best way is to just go ahead and tell that I'm a liar. I mean, that's how people do. If, on top of everything else, you establish the defense. Because of the crimes that arrived here, it was 2-something. It was this bus, right? So it was the previous bus that arrived here to take. So we're talking about exactly around 3. What time is it? Around 4, yeah. So I arrived here about 2:40. Yeah, it was 2:40. You get to see this as it goes. For you to be able to see this in a video, when I spend the whole morning explaining the crimes, and it comes afternoon when you see them taking turns doing crimes on the very bus company they accused in the morning. I mean, why that happened? Well, this is why. You want proof? That's proof. So, there you go.